All right, hey guys, welcome back to the very really good podcast. We're here. We made it, dude. It's 117 degrees somewhere in the world, I'm sure. Not here. It's cold here. Fuck. Cool. Feel like I haven't done a podcast in so long. It feels weird. I mean, I feel like, when's the last time it was a week ago? About a week ago. Yeah, Bobby Shmurda wrote that song about my podcast schedule. When was the last time the Very Really Good podcast episode came out? About a week ago. So, and then he went to jail for that because the cops were like, why? Hey, why are you writing a song about a podcast schedule? Nah, I'm just kidding. Anyways, welcome back. I feel like I need to talk about, I took a week off. The podcast took a break for a week because we got sponsors now, dude. We're a real-time podcast. We're a big-time podcast. We're in the big leagues, all right? I gotta chew big league. I gotta have big league chew. I gotta have that in my during my podcast all the time. Dude, chewing gum during a podcast. Big league chew, a mouthful of big league chew while recording a podcast. So, oh my god, what a puke just thinking about it. No, we're in the big leagues now. We got sponsors, dude. So I had to take a break because I needed a week to Now we got to do the podcast a week in advance, like staggered a bit. So the podcast you're hearing right now, I recorded this last week. I usually do I record Monday, upload Tuesday, but that's just too quick, because brands, they need to watch videos, and sometimes, not saying that the brand, this is just in any brand. For brand deals I've done on my main channel, sometimes brands take so long to watch videos, and it's so annoying because it takes 2 minutes. Literally, it's a 2-minute video. So just watch it and let me know if it's all right for me to put on my channel because I'm stressing about everything all the time. So please take some stress off of me. But it's all good. And now something new to stress about. Cheers. Got a coffee here. 98.1 CHFI. Dude, this is the most radio thing. I got a mug that says 98.1 CHFI, a radio station, and I got a big microphone in front of me, dude. Am I on AM radio right now? And then, okay, on this mug it says, "No dreamer is ever too small. No dream is ever too big. Practice random beauty and senseless acts of love. Happiness is not given but exchange. Truth fears no questions. Dare to be wise. Laugh. Okay? You're a radio station. Relax." You play soft rock for people at their office, so it's all good. I don't think I've ever read this whole thing, but I use this mug every day. It's my favorite mug, and I never read it. That's so crazy, dude. I'm learning, dude. I'm growing. I'm growing as a human being. I'm finally reading mugs. Finally reading mugs. Took 26 years, but we're here. We did it. Fuck. What's new, huh? Put out my video. I watched some of my favorite TikToks. It felt weird doing that video, man. Because I'm so used to putting so much time and effort into my videos, where if I do a video that doesn't take as much time and effort, it still took a full day of editing. It was still a little bit of work, obviously, but compared to my other videos, it was such a light workload that I felt weird. I felt gross. I was like, am I cheating out? Am I phoning it in right now? But no, there's honestly some YouTubers out there who just eat food and then they're just they don't edit it and they're just yeah, there you go. That's the video. So I gotta stop, beating myself up if I'm not spending 40 plus hours editing a video. Being it's not good enough. It's not good enough. Right? Because on Vine, I would film stuff in like a minute and it'd be up. But I don't know. I asked this on the last, I think the last one. But no, guys, I want to get more guests on the podcast. All right. So comment any YouTubers or, funny people, interesting people that that would like to be on my podcast, or you think would be a good fit on my podcast, because I have some ideas, but I want to see what you guys think. I want to get Neil Breen on so bad. That is my dream guest. If I could somehow swing Neil Breen on here, the things I would do, I'd give away all my life savings. Well, that's not true, but I would do a lot to have Neil Breen on the pod. Oh yeah, I wanted to talk about my newest video. I included a TikTok that I was unaware of, but it was, people were telling me that it was like ableist and offensive. First off, want to apologize if I offended anybody with that one. I didn't even realize it till afterwards. And I want to thank you for letting me know. It's always nice when people are like, they give you the benefit of the doubt, when they're like, hey, I know you probably didn't mean this, but this is actually like pretty hurtful and like kind of offensive. So if you could change it, that'd be great. I like that a lot. I like that way better than, oh, really, Curtis? Really? You just did that? Fuck you, man. Oh, you're done. I'm not listening to you anymore or watching you anymore. They just automatically assume that I have bad intentions, And I'm guilty of it too. I've done that before too, but still, it's like, I think if people know who I am, they know my content, they know I wouldn't put something in there that's like offensive, right? And also I had people messaging me about the barf sound on here, on my soundboard, and saying that I need to put trigger warnings for that, and I didn't know that either. Because to me, I see, well, I guess trigger warning for puke and talk about puke, but if I see someone puking, I laugh. It's just, I think it's really funny. And there was like so I had a lot of the TikToks that I cut out of my favorite TikTok video. They were all like based around people puking. I just think it's really funny, but obviously that can be a really triggering thing for people. So I'm sorry for using that sound effect. I didn't even think about that. But I'm not going to use it anymore. Okay. We're going to use different sound effects. Dude, doing that after an apology video? Guys, a YouTuber apology with fucking sound effects? Okay, Siri, why are you coming up? What did I say that sounded like Siri? An apology video? Doesn't sound... Okay, fucking Siri is on one. Hey, what can I help you with? Nothing. Shut up. Guys, I'm hi, it's Laura Lee here. I'm really sorry that I shit in all the makeup. It was... I'm really sorry I poo-pooed in all in the mascara, and then people put the mascara on their eyes and they got pink eye. Bruh. It was really, really bad. I'm sorry for the pink eye. All right. Dude, I want this podcast could just be me pressing buttons and I'd be totally fine with it. I know you guys would hate it. But I would love it. Just sound effects. A podcast. Welcome back to the Sound Effects Podcast. I got to put new sounds on here too. I've been slacking, dude. I've been messaging my coworkers too much. Because, Slack, the app. Dude, fuck Slack. Anybody use Slack where they work? That app, Slack? So annoying, dude. I used that app when I was at Inkbox. Dude, I fucking hated it so much. Yeah, just Slack me. Yeah, dude, send me a Slack. And then I'd have like messages. Oh my God. Literally nothing more terrifying than getting like a Slack message when you're like, it's like over the weekend or something. and it's like, oh, what did I forget to do? Did I fuck up? I mean, I that job was great. Don't get me wrong. But I think it took me, quitting that job, realizing how much I hate office jobs. When I was there, I was like, I guess everybody feels this way. I don't know. Does anybody really like office jobs? I don't know. But once I quit and started doing YouTube, I was like, oh, I didn't like office jobs at all. I didn't like what I was doing. I like what I was doing. I just didn't like the format of it. But it's all good. That's the way it goes. And I'm pretty sure office jobs are going to be dead and gone from now on. I don't think, like, driving in downtown Toronto and seeing all these like empty office buildings, it's creepy, man. Because everyone's just working from home now because you don't need to go in an office because it's fucking, everyone has a computer at their house. It's going to be weird. I don't know what's going to happen to them. They're just going to be empty now. How about we put a fucking theme park? Dude, that'd be so fire. If downtown Toronto, we tear down all those stupid ass fucking skyscrapers, and then we build roller coasters. We know that things are allowed to be built that high because things that have been higher have been there. Skyscrapers. Dude, that'd be awesome. The downtown Toronto theme park. We got to do it. All right, guys. Tweet at Toronto. Make Toronto a theme park. Dude, I got a really funny story about skyscrapers. I don't know if I've ever told this story on the podcast. I might have. But there was this game that we would play in like, I think it was in grade 8. Sorry, 8th grade to my Americans. We're in 8th grade. And we had like this class where we would, like, if we finish all our work and stuff, like on like a Friday, we would like play games. It was super sick. So fucking so much fun. When you're at school and you don't have to do schoolwork, huge. Probably the most fun thing ever. But there was this game we would play where you have to like say a word pops up and you have to say it. You have to like make people guess the word without saying the word, So if it was like banana, you'd be like, oh, monkeys eat this. Yellow fruit. It was like that. Super easy. And my friend Kurt, I feel like I told the story, but it's still so fucking funny. My friend Kurt, his name was Kurt. My name was Curtis. He was Kurt. The word that he got was skyscraper. And then we're all like, I think, I don't know what we were saying, but how he described skyscraper was, oh, those guys that clean windows. He thought the job title of like window clean of like tall buildings, of window washers, was skyscrapers. They're scraping the sky off of buildings. Oh God, it's so funny. What do you do for a living? I'm a skyscraper. Huh? Sorry, you're a skyscraper? Fuck, that's so funny. Skyscraper, dude. I wonder what Kurt's up to. That guy was so funny. The guy who got kicked, that was the kid who got like kicked out of every class because he was just fucking goofing around all the time. And he disrupted me all the time and I didn't get any work done. But I was laughing, so it's all good. So it's all good because I was laughing and I passed school, so it's all good. And look at me now, I got a podcast. I got distracted sometimes in school, but now I got a podcast. So what are you going to do now? Who's laughing now, Mrs. Mademoiselle Gallagher? That was my French teacher. Don't look her up. Well, maybe she's Madame now. I don't know. Who knows? What else has been going on? Dude. Oh, last week I golfed with, well, I did not the whole round. I played a few holes with some NHL players. That was fucked. We were like, these guys are playing up on us, behind us pretty quick. So the last few holes we were like, let's just join together. We'll play the last holes together. We all had our own golf carts. We stayed, we kept our distance. I'm not being a fucking idiot. And it's outdoors. I'm being safe. But yeah, they just looking at them, I was like, these guys gotta play sports, right? They have to. The one dude, they were like 6'6" at least. And the guy was like, I'm for the people just listening, I'm buffing up my shoulders. They were huge and wide. They were tall and wide, like a skyscraper. The building, not the employee. Not the job position. It was crazy though. It was like, I felt like I didn't know them at all, but I felt like they were my big brothers. Just because they were so big, you know? I just felt like a little brother. And I wanted to, play catch with them. I was like, hey guys, let's forget about this whole golf thing. Let's throw the old pigskin around. And you could teach me about puberty. Like the one guy was like, he was so handsome, it was bullshit. You know those types of guys who are like so tall and strong and like chiseled? I'm not chiseled, bro. I am not chiseled at all. I was dropped. I wasn't chiseled out of like stone. I wasn't anything like that. I was a piece of clay that was dropped, and it fell down the stairs like a slinky. I'm a slinky, okay? I wasn't sculpted. I'm a slinky boy, okay? Fishy, fishy, fish, making it slinky.
Fishy, fishy, fish.
Making it slinky. And that's all good. I'm a slinky little shit boy. Push me down the stairs, because I'm a slinky little boy. Isn't that cool how Slinkees used to be like the go-to toy? Now it's like iPads and PS5s. Used to be just, hey, this is a coil that I push down the stairs. It's so crazy. Yo, did you get the new Slinkee? Yeah, it's fucking sick. Yo, did you get Slinkee 5? Fuck, that's so stupid. What else happened today, huh? Today, nothing, because I just woke up into this podcast. I wanted to talk about the debate and how that fly that landed on fucking Mike Pence's head or whatever. I wanted to talk about it, but like, it's gonna be old news now because it's a week from now that you're fucking listening to this. And also, it's like people were fucking freaking out about it so hard. Like every tweet I saw would be like, "Fly head, fly on head, fly head, head is on fly, fly head." It's like, all right, man, we know. Maybe we can talk about something else for like a second. I don't know. There's just a fly on his head. I don't know. I don't know. Can I say I don't know one more time? I don't know. That's the thing about doing this podcast weekend. Maybe we'll change it up. But honestly, if I say there's a fly that landed on Mike Pence's head, by the time you hear this, you're going to be like, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, there was. That's weird that he's talking about the fly on his head because in the last debate, a raccoon landed on his head. It just gets, each debate, he has a bigger animal that lands on his head. All right. All right, guys, let's talk about the elephant on my head. Guys, let's talk about the elephant in the room, okay? The elephant on my head. I know there's an elephant on my head. The entire animal kingdom has found solace on my noggin. They found solace on my noggin. The animal kingdom found solace on my noggin because I'm Mike Pence. All right. Well, that means we're changing the subject, all right? So we're going to do a quick Curtis Corner. So a Curtis Corner, we're going to talk about news, current events. And when I mean current, I mean last week. So let's hit that theme song, huh?
Hey, what's up? Nice to meet you. It's Curtis Corner. Curtis Corner time.
And Jacob is here.
What's good? What's good?
Hey. Not
some,
much. You sounded like a hype man. That was cool.
You know, I, from my time zone, record these Monday mornings. So
yeah,
I really feel like I gotta bring the energy or it's gonna be snoozes.
Right. What time is it there right now? 9:30?
It's 11:30, but
11:30.
If you're a piece of shit like me and you go to sleep at 4 a.m. every night, then it may as well be like 7.
I'm an hour ahead of you. I like how you said in my time zone it's Monday morning. Like it's not that here.
Well, it's noonish.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's true. 12:30 afternoon. Okay, I'll give you that.
Big own on the time zones.
Yeah, I got fucking pwned by my own producer.
Shout out getting pwned. All right, I got some news stories for you.
Okay.
So we're gonna start out with one that I know you got a take on, and I'm interested to hear your take.
Okay.
We got some celebs, some famous people, and they're naked for the votes.
Oh right. Yes.
So but it's one of these like compilations of celebrities being like, please vote. And this time they're all in the nude. Thoughts?
Are you calling them thoughts because they're naked?
I'm calling your thoughts.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All these celebrities are naked. Thoughts. Okay, so from my understanding, they're doing this because like they're promoting like mail-in or like, no, not even. They're saying you can vote naked, right? That's what they're saying?
It's so if you submit your mail-in ballot incorrectly, it can be called a naked ballot. So they're trying to raise awareness for submitting your ballot correctly.
Oh, okay. I misunderstood. I thought they were saying that like you can vote naked because you're just doing it from home, and I was like, no, you would have to walk to the post office or something, and you'd be naked.
I think they're saying you are legally allowed to expose yourself at a polling place.
Okay.
Way better.
I agree with that.
Now it makes sense.
So they're saying just like you got to fill out your ballot correctly or else you're going to be a naked celebrity.
Yeah. You might accidentally find yourself in the Hollywood spotlight.
Damn it. I'm naked Amy Schumer.
God damn it.
I don't know. It's like their hearts, and God bless them, you know, their hearts are always in the right place. But I feel like whenever celebrities do this stuff, it's like when they sang that Imagine. Is that the song they sung?
Yeah.
When when like the global pandemic was happening, and then from their like multi-million-dollar mansions, they were like, look at all the people. Like, what is that doing? I don't know. They always mean well, but since they're celebrities and they're so out of touch with everything, it's like, can you just make a video being like, hey guys, vote? Like, just do that, you know?
Yeah, I definitely. These are always pretty silly, and they come out every election cycle. But I mean, hey, if it gets people to vote and vote correctly,
we're talking about it.
Yeah, that's all that's really important. And this week, or I guess last week when we're recording this, a bunch of U.S. states start early voting, and a bunch of U.S. states are already early voting. So,
damn,
yeah, this video does have good information. So make sure that you're
that's true. Yeah,
submitting your ballot correctly.
But if I can't see Mark Ruffalo's hammer, then what's the point? You know,
I won't be voting by mail. I'm going to do it in person. However, I will be thinking about that big Hulk schmeat while I'm voting.
You won't like me when I'm voting.
You won't like me when I'm naked. That's the Hulk being insecure on his wedding night.
You won't like me when I'm naked. You love me now with my little purple trousers, but when I'm naked, the Hulk's practically naked already.
Does the Hulk's meat grow proportionally, or do you think the Hulk has proportionally bigger meat?
It's funny that you say that because I think I've talked about this on my podcast before.
No kidding.
I feel like I have. And I think the conclusion I came to was I really wanted to stay the same size because that'd be so funny. But I feel like it would grow to to match his other, proportions.
That's true. Okay, but hear me out.
Yeah.
The Hulk is a lot wider and stockier than Bruce Banner, who's like kind of skinny.
Yeah.
You know, so I like to think that his penis grows in girth.
But not length.
It definitely grows in some length, but I think the most significant growth is in girth.
Is girth, yeah. So it's okay, yeah. So it's like a loaf of bread.
Right.
Like
as
that's
opposed
what
to
it,
a baguette.
Yeah, instead of a baguette. You get what I'm saying, yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's like a green moldy Wonder Bread.
Yeah, it's like a nice sourdough. It's all sweaty too, so it tastes like sourdough.
Well, speaking of long snakes,
Nice.
we got a snake story.
Snake story.
Snake stories are back. This
Snake
one
story.
This one takes place across the pond.
Okay.
Over in England. Here's what happened.
Okay.
Man uses live snake as face mask while boarding a bus.
Okay. Huh?
Specifically, he got on a bus from Swinton to Manchester.
Yeah.
He got on the bus with a big ass live snake wrapped around both his neck and mouth.
Oh yeah. Okay, I see the photo right now. Oh my god.
It's big too.
Dude, that is a fucking snake, dude. That is like I was picturing like a garden snake, but this is like a boa.
This is, it's not like a snake that your friend has in a box.
It's like an
This
anaconda.
is like, this is a real like snake from the wild.
Holy shit.
I think if I saw this happening in real life, my assumption would be that the snake is controlling the man.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. The snake is using the human as a mask.
Yeah, that's a good question. Who's covering the snake's mouth?
Exactly. A smaller snake? That'd be crazy.
Do you think the snake is effective as a tool to contain the coronavirus?
I think, in terms of, boa constrictors, like their whole thing is like blocking your airway, right? It's like they choke you. So if a boa is like giving you a good choke, then you're not going to get COVID because none of it is going to go into your lungs because you can't even breathe anything.
Right.
So
True.
if you are killed by a snake, but if you're killed by a boa constrictor, then you are protecting yourself from COVID because you can't get COVID if you're dead. But if you want to stay alive, then no, I don't think it's a very good idea. You could just get a mask because it's way easier and you can put a mask in your pocket.
That's true. There's several benefits to a mask. You don't have to feed it.
Yeah.
It's not frightening to anybody.
Do you think a snake is the best animal to use as like if you don't have a mask, like what animal would be ideal to use as a mask instead of a snake? Because I think there's better ones.
I think maybe like if a koala like hung onto your face.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that'd be cute. And like kind of warm and soft. I was thinking like a jellyfish, like without the electric parts, the stingy parts. Just like
this guy clearly isn't worried about getting hurt by the animal.
That's true. Yeah, true.
Just walking around with a jellyfish like frying the hell out of your face.
I'm actually using fire as a mask. I'm lighting my face on fire. I don't care about danger.
And it should be effective to stop the spread. Yeah, I think ultimately the snake may be effective, but perhaps too effective.
Yeah. Much too effective. What if that was the fucking, what is it? I don't know, whatever health organization, they came out and they were like, guys, we were wrong. The only way to protect yourself from COVID is a big snake.
is a big-ass, Big Daddy snake. If they said that and I was certain that the pandemic would end, if I started wearing a snake around my face, I would do it.
I'd do it too. We'd all be snake faces for sure because I'm over it. Also, pretty fucked up that they put, one more thing. They put a black bar over his eyes to hide his identity, but they didn't do the same to the snake. And I feel like that is unfair.
Right. And you'll notice in the second picture that the snake unraveled from his mouth.
Yeah, I know. So it's not even doing what he intended it to.
Yeah. So, final ruling on the snake.
It's pretty badass, but not very effective.
All right, we got a final story here.
Okay.
Y'all really thought that we weren't going to do a poop story. Think again.
Clownery.
Okay, I'm just going to read you this headline, and then I want you to hit me with whatever questions you have.
Okay.
Poop transplant cures man's disease that randomly gets him drunk.
Okay. Was he born with this disease?
I don't believe so. It's, as far as I can understand, it's a stomach issue. Like fungi and bacteria have started fermenting inside your intestines, and they produce alcohol.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds terrible.
So it looks like he developed it in his 40s.
So he just randomly he's not like always drunk. It's like just sometimes it happens.
Yeah, it just happens randomly, but he could be driving.
Oh my God.
He could be doing whatever.
Poor guy.
Boom. Drunk. Yeah.
Must
be terrible.
I know being drunk is only good when you want it to happen. If you're just randomly, oh God, yeah, that would suck.
Being drunk a lot of the time isn't even good when you do want it to happen.
Yeah, that's good point. Okay, but then a poop transplant. So, correct me if I'm wrong, but a poop transplant is when they put healthy poo into your like intestine or like your colon or something to like trick your body into thinking that it's like all is well and good.
Yeah, you get new poop, and the poop doesn't necessarily have to be inserted through your anus.
Oh, you can eat it.
Also be inserted through your mouth or nose.
Oh, I was just joking. You can actually eat the poop?
You can eat the poop, yeah, and that works.
Wow.
Yep.
So,
guess who gave him the poop?
The snake from the earlier story.
It crawled down his throat with the poop in its mouth. No, it was his own daughter.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Hey, that's
it takes it takes a lot of character.
Yeah.
To give your dad your poop.
Hey, Dad, here's my poop. I'm gonna do that. Next time I see my dad, I'm gonna have a big Tupperware container. And I'll be like, just in case you ever need it, here's some of your son's crap. It's gonna be great.
As soon as I read the story, I pooped in a FedEx envelope, mailed it to my dad with instructions on how to transplant it.
Please eat now.
And the whole thing worked.
No way.
He doesn't have spontaneous drunken syndrome anymore.
That's amazing. So does he have to do like?
Yeah, he's
is it
totally
just
good.
He just had to do like one or like a couple transplants, or does he have to like continuously do it?
I believe it was a one-time thing, but it's nice to know that if it comes up again, as long as his daughter has poop in her tummy, he's got no alcohol in his liver.
It's crazy that could you imagine him like going to a doctor's office to like explain what's wrong, He's like, I don't know what to do. Like, I'm getting drunk at random times, and the doctor's like, oh, eat shit. And he's like, hey, fuck you. He's like, no, eat shit. That's what you need to do to be better. That's my diagnosis. That's my medicine for you.
Imagine getting a prescription written for your kid's poop.
Yeah, true. Do you just hand that to your daughter like a doctor's note?
And yeah, and she's like, we'll call you back in 30 35 minutes when this is ready.
Yeah.
We are currently filling your prescription.
She's eating like a burrito. So like when he ingests, this is probably really gross for a lot of people, but this is fascinating to me. But so when he ingests if he ingested the poo, like if he ate it, does he, do they like turn it into like little pills or something? Or is it just like poo? I don't know.
It doesn't say here, but the wording it uses is you can get the poop inserted through your mouth, nose, or butt. So my guess would be that in a medical context, they used tools to get the poop in him.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I guess, would you rather eat one poo or split it up into a bunch
of
little pill-sized
poos? Well, if you're doing if you put the poo into like those little capsules, you aren't going to taste it, you know?
That's a good point. Do you just swallow like 100 little pills?
Yeah.
Or one long pill? Big sausage-shaped pill.
Like I'm a sword swallower, but with a turd, I guess.
A solid turd. I wonder if the consistency was a factor.
Yeah.
I'm certain that so many people have clicked away.
Absolutely.
On YouTube, the analytics are like sheer drop at minute 15 of the podcast.
It's like a cliff, yeah.
So that's all the stories we got. A lot of fun science in these ones today.
Nice. Not as sad either. We're getting happier.
Behind the scenes, we've actively been making an effort to have less sad stories. And I hope people can feel that.
I think so. Wow. Well, great. That was some good talks about poop and snakes and Hulk dick. So that was a good time.
Poopy boy out.
Bye, Jacob. Good Curtis Corner segment. Okay, I feel like I might have to cut to an ad right now. So let's hear an ad. This episode of Very Really Good is brought to you by the Ridge Wallet. Again, that's right. They love the first sponsorship so much, they came back and asked to do another episode. And I'm down. Folks, the Ridge Wallet is light, sleek, and industrial. It's super compact and practical and won't awkwardly bulge in your pocket. Speaking of pockets, the Ridge Wallet is small enough to fit right up front here in your front pocket. That's huge. The wallet isn't huge, but the fact that it can fit in your front pocket is huge. Like, that's mind-blowing to me. I went my whole life, pretty much the last 10 years, I've had my wallet in my back pocket. Not anymore. Changed the whole game. Switching from an old wallet to the Ridge Wallet is like switching from old crank windows in your car to electric ones. It's just so much better, easier. It's like night and day, you know? Most people are still using wallets designed in the 90s, carrying around old receipts, gift cards, coupons, and a bunch of other junk that you don't really ever need. And it's weird that we've all just kind of accepted that as the norm, We've moved from weird, clunky flip phones to, sleek, modern iPhones. And we're still using the same old wallets? Huh? But if you're still not convinced, listen up. The Ridge Wallet holds up to 12 cards, plus room for cash. There's over 30 colors and styles, including carbon fiber and burnt titanium. The durable materials means each wallet comes with a lifetime warranty. Lifetime. Dude, you'll be pulling out your Ridge Wallet to get those sweet senior discounts. Lifetime. But don't just take my word for it, okay? Ridge has over 30,000 5-star reviews, so you know their product is top-notch. And hey, you know what? The folks over at Ridge are so confident that you'll love it that they'll let you try it out for 45 days. And if you aren't in love with it, you can send it right back. And also the Ridge wallet has RFID blocking technology that protects you from digital pickpocketers, so you can keep yourself safe while you're keeping yourself sleek and sexy. So if you want to give them a go, you can get 10% off today with free worldwide shipping and returns. All you have to do is go to ridge.com/CurtisC and enter the code CurtisC. Super easy. And the link is in the description. So thanks to Ridge for sponsoring another episode of Very Really Good. Love ya. Back to me. Okay, folks. We're going to do something fun. All right, we're going to take a BuzzFeed quiz, okay? Not just any BuzzFeed quiz. It's time to find out which popular commentary YouTuber you are. All right? Someone made a quiz, and the little description is you are now entering Curtistown. So whoever made this quiz, they're a citizen of Curtistown. And I want to see which popular commentary YouTuber I am. If I'm not Curtis Connor, then I'm going to be really fucking worried. It's like, you are Cody Co. I'm like, and I just start morphing into Cody Co. Your friend, okay, first question. Your friend wears a whack pair of shoes. How do you respond? Don't say anything. Politely suggest that they change. Roast the hell out of them. Don't mention it, but spend the rest of the day thinking about it. Okay, so I'm going to think, like, if my friend, like, Dean were an ugly pair of shoes, I'd fucking make fun of him. I'd roast the hell out of him. I'm not going to politely suggest that they change. Hey, buddy, could you please change your shoes? That's not polite. If someone told me that, I'd cry. Like, that's so much meaner than actually you roasting me. Okay, how often do you create art/content of some kind? Not too often. I like to put my all into my projects. Once in a blue moon. Pretty regularly. Sometimes I even make extra content. On a very specific schedule, every week, every day. Okay. I think on a very specific schedule, you know? Pick your least favorite internet trend. Country TikTok. Okay, I wonder who that is. I wonder who that's going to be. It's like, pick what your name is. It's like Curtis, Danny, Drew. YouTubers trying to become famous in Hollywood. Weird children's content or FOMO posters. What the fuck is FOMO posters, dude? What the fuck are FOMO posters? All right. I don't know what that is. Well, I mean, I guess I gotta do country TikTok. Well, it's not my least favorite, though. I actually like country TikTok. It's funny. So I'll do YouTubers trying to become famous in Hollywood, because fuck you. You can't do that. No, I'll probably I'll do weird children's content. Okay, what's your guilty pleasure? Trashy reality TV? Watching so bad they're good movies? Unironically making TikToks? Or binging cringy YouTube videos? Guilty pleasure? I don't know. None of these, dude. Fucking. No. Probably cringy YouTube videos. Probably my guilty pleasure. Okay, what's your relationship with social media? I post a lot of tweets that I delete later. I really only go online if I have a random funny post to make. I mostly post pictures of my significant other and my pet. I do a lot of stalking, but not a lot of posting. Probably the second one. I only go online if I have a random funny post to make. Yeah. Of these places, which would you like to visit most? Canada, London, Greece, Japan. I'd love to go to Canada one day. What do they got there? I don't know, Greece would be sick. This is a long fucking quiz, dude. If your friend is having a rough day, how would you cheer them up? have a sincere conversation about what's bugging them, offer to take them out to do something fun, invite them over to watch funny videos with me, make jokes and try to make them smile. Probably, then go do something fun. That'd be fun, We'll go to the theme park that's in downtown Toronto, That'd be fun. What? Hashtag make Toronto a theme park. What's something you like about yourself? My ability to follow my dreams, even if it's scary. My artistic skills, my ability to be a good friend, or my deep thinking and introspectiveness. I don't like anything about myself. I think my ability to follow my dreams. Sure, I don't fucking know. What would you bring with you to a deserted island? A whole bunch of junk food, an endless library of music, my laptop, or my pet? Whole bunch of junk. Dude, on my laptop, dude. Because then if I get a service, if I get a quick signal, I could get the fuck off the island. What am I going to do with a bunch of junk food on a deserted island? A deserted island? A desert island? Then I'll bring junk food because then I'll fit right in. Pick your favorite quality in a significant other. Someone who is kind and understanding. Someone who doesn't mind keeping our love life private. Someone who can handle my dry jokes. Someone who supports all my strange endeavors. I don't know. Kind and understanding? I feel like that's what anyone would want. Someone who's mean and shitty. What's your opinion on marriage? It rules. Doesn't seem necessary to be happy. It's not a big deal. My significant other and I are practically married. I see it somewhere in my near future. I mean, can I do all of those? Right? I don't know. Fucking Jesus Christ. Okay, this is the last one, I think. What's the first thing people notice about you? My height, my flawless makeup, my eyes, my hair. Where's my ass? Why can't I put ass? My huge badonkey donk. This biggity boy's a diggity dog. I don't know, probably my hair? Hey, I got Curtis. I'm me. This is real. This is me. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be now. Why do they have to use that old photo of me? Oh, no. Nice. Well, guys, the rumors can be finally put to rest. I am me. So that's pretty huge. That's a big upset. No one thought that was coming. What are we at? Fucking 40 something? Okay, we could do some. I was going to go through a subreddit, but let's do some advice really quick. I don't know if we have time. We talked too much, dude. We'll do some advice and then we'll wrap it up. Here we go.
We could do some advice. Damn, I need a jingle for my advice segment. Jingle for my advice segment. My advice segment. Jingle for my advice segment.
All right. Here we go. Hey, Curtis. I've been watching your content for more than a year now, and I'm really proud to be a citizen of Kurtistown. Anyway, a couple of days ago, my best friend came over to my house to watch a movie together. After a while, I noticed she's getting closer to me, so I moved away a bit. But she kept getting closer to a point where I had no space to move any further. So we were really close, and when she wanted to talk during the movie, she'd look straight at me instead of talking while keeping her eye on the TV. At some point, while our heads were really close to each other, I felt that she was going for a kiss, but I ignored it right away and acted like nothing was happening. After this, I noticed more signs leading into the fact that she might be into me, but the thing is that our friendship means everything to me, and I don't want to ruin it. Also, I actually used to like her before, but I kept it to myself, and I got over it after a while, so I don't like her like that anymore. I'm a girl, and I've never been in a relationship with another girl, so that's also a stressful thing for me. Do you have any advice for me? Like, should I give it a chance or ignore it? Wow. Yeah, that's tough, dude. Yeah, that's tricky because you don't want to ruin a friendship, right? I mean, I always say this, but communication is good. Because you could just go forever and never know if that's what they meant or if that's what they want or what you would want. It's like, I mean, don't date someone just for the sake of it if they like you and you feel bad, right? Or if you don't like them like that anymore, then, you don't have to date them. But you could always just bring it up, just be like, hey, I noticed that you were getting really close to me the other night and it looked like you wanted, I don't know. Because then if they weren't doing that, then you're like, what? No, what the fuck? So yeah, that's really tricky. I don't think ignoring that is good either, because then they might, get hurt or something, and then that's a whole other thing. Damn. I don't know, dude. Just kidding. That'd be so rude. Okay, I didn't mean to do that the second time. Fuck. Yeah, that's tricky, dude. I feel like, okay, your best thing you should do is if it happens again, like if she's getting really close and stuff, just be like, okay, we got to talk about this, and try to make it like a little, not too serious, to be like, all right, what's up? What's going on, huh? You've been getting real close to me. Do you like me? You in love with me or some shit? Well, don't say it like that, but you know what I mean. Be friendly and, try to talk about it. Friend zone. Put them in the friend zone, dude. Just kidding. But yeah, best of luck. Sorry, to the other person who asked a question, best of luck. Let me know how it goes. Okay, dear Curtis, I just moved across the country back to my home state, but I haven't lived here since I was 7. I have some family around and have become friendly with some coworkers, but I'm really struggling to find connections. I'm pretty introverted and enjoy my alone time, but as someone who grew up in a cult, I've been sheltered, and despite being 23, I really haven't done much dating or had many friends. Wow. I find myself feeling very lonely and withdrawn. How can I make friends or casually date in a new place without making a total fool of myself? Also in the middle of a pandemic. Wow. First off, I can see how that home improvement sound effect may have been insensitive. That's not what I meant. I'm not doing that at you. I'm saying it that I wasn't expecting that. Wow. Sorry you had to go through that. Holy shit. I can't even imagine. I grew up in a cult. Wow. Really haven't done much dating. I find myself feeling very lonely. Yeah, I can. That's so brutal. I'm sorry. Okay. I think, yeah, in the middle of a pandemic is very hard, obviously, because you don't want to be like close to people. Making new friends is probably the worst time to make new friends, to be honest. But, I think you can find some people online that you're talking to. You could even do like Zoom stuff, like Zoom dates. I've heard that that's a thing that's going on. People are like doing dates over Zoom. You can give that a try, making a total fool of yourself. I feel like that's going to happen at least once, right? And you just got to roll with it, dude. You got to keep going. Just be yourself. And, yeah, just, just try to take a deep breath, try to meet people online, maybe through like similar interests or something, I've heard like Bumble, you can like find like friends on there, right? Someone's do like brand deals for them. They said you could find like friends or something. So you could give that a try, people with similar interests as you. But wow, yeah, I'm so fascinated by that. Like people who grow up in cults and like leave. It must be so interesting and like such a jarring thing. I know it's, yeah, I'm really sorry, but I mean, I hope you can, if you're comfortable, maybe you can comment on this podcast. And then you can, make some friends, and I'll pin the comment, and then maybe some of Kurdistan can become your friends. Okay. Because you seem cool, and I'm fucking sorry that happened to you. And you know what? We all need friends. I'm not going to say her name now because I don't know if you're down for that, but yeah. Holy moly. Zoom dates is my advice. Dates where you watch the movie Zoom with Tim Allen. You guys seen that movie Zoom? I used to love that movie. I think it's really bad now. It's probably really bad, but Whatever. Okay, I'll do one more quick one. Hey, Curtis, about 3 months ago, I was dumped by someone, and I still love them a lot and have feelings for them. They were so great to me, and I honestly don't know where it went wrong, but I miss them a lot. They're one of my best friends, and I hate not talking to them anymore, but I'm afraid to reach out and think it would be awkward. We have lots of mutual friends still, and I'm scared they will talk about me behind my back to my ex. I don't know where to go from here because I'm still hurting a lot. P.S. just ordered a VRG hoodie. I'm very excited. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, that's never easy. If you guys have like same friends and shit. If it ended on like, if it was like a messy breakup, then it might be harder. But I mean, if enough time passes, you know, there's no harm in like reaching out and being like, hey, I miss like, you know, I miss being your friend. I miss talking to you. You know, and see if that is something that they'd be down for. But, and also if you're worried about your friends talking about you behind your back, that's not a good sign either. Because, you know, a real friend, they wouldn't do that. Obviously, it's tough when they're friends with both of the couples, but that's a weird, shitty thing to do. Yeah, just be honest. Be like, yeah, I miss talking to you. I know you, even if it's not a romantic thing, like I still like to be your friend, of course. Yeah, I know that's going to be even like, might be hard for you too, if you still have feelings for them. But like I said, I'm no professional, like hardly at all. But, you know, I think honesty and communication is pretty much the answer to a lot of these questions. And if your friends talk behind your back, dude.
Fishy, fishy, fish. Making it stinky.
Making it slinky. I'm going to push them down the stairs, all right? If your friends talk shit and talk behind your back, I'm going to push them down the stairs, and I'm going to make it slinky. Okay, let's wrap it up. Well, guys, that was episode 117. Hope you guys enjoyed it. That was a good one. That felt good. Always a good time doing this podcast. I appreciate the support. Thanks for tuning in. Love you guys. You know, like, comment, subscribe. Again, let me know who you want on this podcast. And also, if you want to send advice, it's just veryreallygood@gmail.com. But yeah, rate and review if you're listening. Cool. Love you guys. Thanks for listening. Peace out. Thanks, guys. Thank you. Thanks. Okay, bye-bye.